Hey everyone, so you see the title, you know what's going down. The next playthrough when it comes out is going to be Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm going to be playing that on the channel. I've had a huge history with the Fire Emblem franchise, but this will be the first time I'm actually doing a Let's Play on the channel. I really wanted to do one with Echoes, and that would have been, for many reasons, the characters of Alm and Celica, that would have been a very interesting playthrough, but it's okay because we got Three Houses, and it's better. It's not a remake, it's a new gen console game, and it's the first new gen console game, and you know, we're all excited about Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, now I do have to say real quick that it will probably affect the pace that I upload Xenoblade episodes, because to be honest, Fire Emblem excites me way more, and Xenoblade's been out for a long time, you know, so I feel like people won't be as interested in it as the new Fire Emblem game, and I gotta choose, so I'm definitely gonna stick with the Fire Emblem, though it's not saying Xenoblade's gonna be gone, you know, though it will slow down. It could be like one episode a week or something like that. Apologize, but you know, it's just a hobby for me, so I gotta do what the limits I can do. And if you're not aware, I do have another channel where I'm also uploading videos 3 times a week. So basically I'm uploading 6 times a week, and I got 1 day off. So yeah, I'm not sure about Fire Emblem, which is kind of what I was gonna talk about right now. All right, so to those of you who do know Fire Emblem, and if you want, those of you who don't, you can still listen, you know, maybe you might get an idea, but let me explain a little bit. All right, so what Fire Emblem games normally are about is that you have characters, you know, just like any other game, you know, normal characters. You can interact with them and stuff like that, and then you take them out to the battlefield. You're normally the one commanding your units. You tell them what to do, and you have strategies and all that kind of stuff. It's a strategy-based game. But what's always been special about Fire Emblem to me and to many others is that when you take your army into battle, there's a chance that the character that you've bonded with, you know, let's say it's your favorite character in the game, you know, they're your best bud, or maybe even, if you could choose to, because you can, your boyfriend slash girlfriend, depending on which avatar you go with, they can die if you're not careful. If you make that careless mistake that ends up with them losing their life, it can be game over permanently for them. Now there is a mode for those of you who are like, I don't even want to touch this game, called casual mode, where that doesn't happen. But what I'm making this video on is to tell you what I think will be an exciting playthrough and an interesting playthrough. And we go in classic mode, which means that is going to be a thing. I imagine there's going to be many of you all who have favorite characters and things like that. You're going to be hoping, you know, I feel like that's a good way of watching the playthrough, you know. Every time you watch, you don't know if the next episode, you know, you're gonna lose your favorite character. And of course, you know, I'm also in there too, you know. I don't want to lose any. Well, I take that back. There are rare, well, not rare instances. There just does tend to be like 1 or 2 Fire Emblem characters who I'm like, you know, I wouldn't mind losing you. If I have to make a choice and you're in that position, it's like, well, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, we gotta move on. We appreciate your sacrifice. But anyways, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing Classic. I'm not sure about the difficulty, because, you know, it kind of varies. And you definitely not playing, well, I don't know what the difficulty range is. For Echoes, I definitely played on hard. I think hard mode is the difficulty I want to play, because, well, I feel uncomfortable saying this, but I am a Fire Emblem veteran. I've played many of the games, old school and new school, and I recognize the mechanics that were in the trailer, the first trailer, or I only watched the first 2 trailers because I didn't want too many spoilers or things like that. Well, I guess the second one, I watched the first trailer and then the direct, which is how I made that video on how I thought it would be a good game. But there are many new mechanics that I am not familiar with, but I do think the experience I have, you know, I can classify myself as a veteran. So I should be able to play on a reasonable difficulty and hopefully keep everybody else throughout the party. Like, I know the tricks, I know when to not get cocky, you know, I know when to be careful, I know when to push, you know, all that stuff. What I don't know is which house I'm going to be in, and what, who I'm gonna. Basically, what I want to say is that this Fire Emblem series, I'm aiming for it to be an interactive series, meaning you guys will help me pick some choices, that we go along, including which house we go to first, because I honestly do not know. And no, we're not deciding right now, okay? No one has the game yet, and, well, I don't even know. Like, I'm obviously gonna have a say, right? But if I don't know which one, because right now I don't. Each one of the three, just by the main characters alone, I see things that could all three of them appeal to me, and none of them have a sword. If one of them had a sword, then it would be game over. But the main character has a sword, so it's like, okay, well, I got my blade, so we're good on that. But who's gonna be the house that we choose to go with? So, anyways. I just wanted to give you guys an announcement. Fire Emblem 3 Houses will be coming. Hopefully I want to do opening day, but if not, it'll be the day after. Whenever I get the game, I should be getting it on opening day. I ordered the hard copy, and having it ordered here and not going to the store, which probably would have been easier now that I think about it, but I wanted, you could say I'm lazy. Hey, I ordered it online, alright? So, anyways. If you guys have any thoughts about what you think would be... Oh, I do want to mention one last thing. I know there is, like, the turn wheel in Echoes. I know it exists in this game, and if you're unfamiliar, what that means is you can rewind your moves. And I like it and I don't, because, well, for the playthrough sake, specifically, it kind of cheapens. If I make a move, a terrible move, then I can just rewind. I hope they're nerfed in the amount, because in Echoes, like, I never had, like, the mistakes that I made, like, I never ran out of turn wheels and had to restart the game. It was too easy for me, and I was on the hardest difficulty. So I'm hoping this gives us enough of a challenge. If not, I might just have to ban the turn wheels outright. I'm not sure. But if you guys have any ideas, those of you who have played the game, on how you would think you would like it to go, then please post your thoughts down in the comments below. And I hope to see you all when we start the playthrough in about a week or so.